Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to do an album share, and it's a Thanksgiving and fall album. Because of COVID, my daughter-in-law had my granddaughters photographed by a photographer, an outdoor photo shoot for me because I haven't been able to see them in so long, so I thought it was the most precious gift. So let's begin. I had a ball scrapbooking these pages. So to begin with, I called this one Happy Thanksgiving. It's I used Kiwi Lane templates on this page. I found these beautiful frames, and this is like a corner cluster in Designs. Cricut Access actually has them in Design Space, so I just had to use them. They're so beautiful. So all of these photos are outdoors, and some are with some trees and some are just with big sky and in a beige field. So the girls were wearing fall colors, and so I took the colors from the photos. And anyway, I found coordinating papers and put a title on here. It was fall, so I did a Thanksgiving theme on this. I absolutely love these frames. There's some with daisies, sunflowers, roses. You look in Design Space, you'll just love them. Anyway, then I found a flourish with leaves, and there's a beautiful page. I do like to frame my photos, so and repeat my papers on both pages. So I repeated that. I used the same paper for both frames. Anyway, I just love that page. And the next one is my oldest granddaughter. She's the one who's like me. She looks just like me, I'm told. Anyway, I used Kiwi Lane on this too, the large scallops, and then a wavy border on top with just a border from Creative Memories in the middle. And then I used, I created two clusters here with, I think they're from Art Nouveau, Creative Memories. But these leaves are from Design Space. I did trees because she was in the woods. And then I had this new border punch that had birds on a wire. And so I decided I wanted to do that on this because it was new and I loved it. And then I just added these pretty flourishes on the frame, and I did it on the top of this frame. And I see that that pearl is missing off of there. There it is. It came off. All right, another beautiful page for a beautiful girl. Again, I did frames for my photos. When it's 5 by 7, it's nice to have a frame on it. I like them anyway. And here's another fall page. This is my other, oh, it was both of them, both granddaughters. Because she's wearing a rust-colored sweater, and that's why I chose this color scheme for the page. I did use brackets here. There's 3 different sizes, top and bottom, or both sides rather. And then I did a squiggly border all along the bottom in 3 different prints. I used another large border here. And then I found these beautiful trees. I think they're from a cartridge called Serenade. I absolutely love it. So I did add some embellishment, adding these pearls on the trunks of the trees. I embossed the trunks of the trees with wood grain. And then I added some gems to each in different colors of the 3 different colors of trees. I did that because this paper has 3 different colors of trees, and that's what inspired the whole layout. It was the paper. Loving this fall album. It was lots of fun to do. Okay, so here are the girls. And so I called this one Sisters. And I used Kiwi Lane again. I like it. It's pretty. This is a big wave going down here, and then another one at the top. And I had a bicycle border that was on this paper pad, in this paper pad that coordinated with these pages. So that's why I put a bike on here, because I like the border. I'm just picking the colors that go with the girls. And then I used a Martha Stewart punch to make this big circle and cut it in half and put half there and half on this side. Added a heart. I created this frame. It's a regular frame. I think it's from Elegant Edges, but I added this to the background of it, the shadow layer, and then I welded them together. And so it just created a little more interest on the frame, jazzed it up a little bit. And then I actually used a stamp. And it says, whatever it is that makes your soul happy, do it. So I put that on a little banner there for a title, and added a bicycle for 2. And these are the Julie Nutting dolls. I love using those. So I just thought they were adorable. I made them different because they're dressed differently. Very pretty page. I just love doing these pages. So this one has a feathers theme. I had this pad of paper, and because of her skin and the wood colors in these photos, it looked very peach. So I found this in my peach pads. I embossed these feathers. I hope you can see it. And then I inked them around the edges and embossed them. This feather paper was beautiful, and I loved the color scheme. I also did a bow here. I cut this out of the, with my Martha Stewart bow punch, but in Design Space they have lots of bows that you could cut out. And then I did use a Martha Stewart circle punch here. I cut it in half and used half up here to fill in this space because it was kind of vacant, and then I wanted to repeat, so I put it behind the feather because this peach feather on the peach paper didn't show up as well, so I put a color behind it. I guess, I embellished with enamel dots here, there, and there, and there. That was fun. There's another bow up there. Fun pages for pretty girls. Nice for family portraits. You could change the theme, or the color rather. Okay, so this is for a boy. This is their cousin. He was at the photo shoot too. And so I was doing so many fall pages, I thought, what different themes could I do? So I thought of an apple theme. And so I did this bushel of apples, and then I like critters, so I put an ant on it, and then I found the ant image in Miss Kate Cuttables and thought it was just so cute, and it was holding an apple. So it was a shoo-in to make the page. I did an apple border here. This is just paper that I cut into a border, and then I made this frame, and it had an apple on it, and I just cut it so that I could put the apple up on top. I did lift this and this apple barrel. Cute page. Cute little boy. Alright, so this page, for this one, I used Creative Memories this was a page template. So it has room for this, a photo here, a photo here, and a photo here. And so I lined some of it back here with paper, and then where they have a space for journaling, I put a title and a Cricut image of wheat because the field was so beige. And then I added some acorns. I just thought it was a fall image, so because there was acorns on the page, when I was putting it together, I decided, oh, I could use squirrels. So I cut out 2 little squirrels. And after I decided to use this on the left-hand side, I created a border with other leaves that looked like those over here. And then just placed my photos at a diagonal with this border running at a diagonal. So then I added some critters. A little bug up on a lift, another one there, a little butterfly, a dragonfly, just creating some interest, and added some pearls here for this pretty fall page. Picture perfect. And now this one, I found these borders, or these frames, that I thought I could use them for frames, and they're wreaths. So because they were open in the middle, I thought I could run a pretty border right through the center of it, and it would pop it a little more, and I love the way it looks. It shows right through. And then I just cut my photos into ovals. This is the wreath, and then I added this title, Fall, and lifted it up. I added this embellishment here. This is the same wreath. I just flipped it, and then I added a little border down here. So I inked all the edges of these, and I used a marker to outline these leaves so that they would stand out a little more, all here and there. So I actually used my marker on these acorns too, and ink. I added some gems, pearls, there and there and there. Here's another one. So on this page, they were outdoors, and the blue jeans were really showing up on this photo quite a bit, so it gave me another color scheme for a fall page. So I found this paper with the beige and the blue, and it was dark like jeans, so I liked it. So I just created 2 borders, and then I did frames and coordinates, different ones. So this one I did a banner so that I'd have both papers on that page, and I used this same paper here for this circle, and used this banner box with this paper. And then I added a little sun on this banner, and a little cluster here on this one. I lifted these little things. My sun has gems all around. I cut the photo into ovals. It gives you more space on a page to add things, so I could add some clouds. And then I found this beautiful bird, my owl. I inked and embossed, and I gave him eyelashes and polka dots, and I hope you can see him. I just love him. I thought he turned out really well. Added all kinds of dots here, tiny ones there, eyelashes. Love that image. And then I added some greens and sprigs around him and a flower. Little embellishment on the corners. And that's that page. Oh, this is a heart punch. I think this is Creative Memories heart punch. Fairly recent. And I have a thing for mushrooms, so I like doing mushroom theme. So it was another fall theme I thought I could do. So I used Kiwi Lane on this for the bottom borders. I had mushroom paper, and then I saw this new image set, excuse me, on in Design Space of mushrooms. There was 2 new image sets, this one and this one. So I threw them all into the mix and just added some bushes and mushrooms all over the place. So I had fun doing it. So that's oval frames on this again, so I could fit more into my more decorations on my pages. Now this is also a Creative Memories full page template, and so you can see there's 2 square photo spots and 2 circles, but instead of doing that I added papers, pretty papers, to these, and then I put my photo in the center on top. I then added some gems to this and a border on the photo, just a leaf. That's a Creative Memories leaf punch or border punch rather. And then I had to design a page on this side to coordinate with leaves, and so I used these branches, the same papers. I just did blocks of them and used the rest of the border that I had cut on a 12-inch. I used it there and there. I added a pine cone to this and some different colored. I needed to add more white to this page to brighten it because there was quite a bit of white on this page. So it looked so much lighter until I added the white. And then it worked, and I added some gems here. And this is a sticker, the 3D sticker on there. Added gems around here too on some of the leaves. And then this is another fall page. So this page is mostly from Elegant Edges. I just used this background. It is a book image from the cartridge Elegant Edges in Cricut Access. And so this is a flourish underneath here that's on this image. And I used the matching border on this page up here. I used the same design for the background on this, but a different paper. And then I used the border again on the bottom. So I have matching borders and matching backgrounds. And then I cut out this paper, had a coordinate that had all these lacy doily circles that I've used all around the page. So I cut them out, I fussy cut them. And then I just added some images and titles and made a cluster here with them and a cluster here with them with a leaf. These images that are not cutouts are from a Creative Memories embellishment package, and I added a title, Cousins, because they are cousins. And this is a Creative Memories leaf punch, and so is this and that. So I just love this paper, this color scheme. It seemed to go with his red sweater and all the beige of the outdoors. I love this paper and this combination. So that's this fall album. So I would encourage you to subscribe below, and I would love it if you would join my Facebook groups. There's a link to that below, and these pages are all posted on my website at meandmycricut.com. You can find Design Space links to copy them all exactly if you like them. So please, you're welcome to do so. Thank you.